everybody. 2004 Ecotech 1.4 liter turbo LUV love engine. That's, you know, for scan tool purposes. But what we're doing today is I've already ran through with the diagnostic tool, checking the mass airflow sensor, bank 1 O2 sensor, bank 2 O2 sensor. Each one of those passed because we have a 420, a P420 catalytic converter below threshold. So what I'm going to do is I am going to test the temperature. Since everything else passed, I even took it on a test drive and did live data, which I would have recorded all that, but the problem is my scan tool is my phone, which I'm recording on. So everything in a sense in this car, bank 1 got replaced. This was cleaned and tested good. The PVC, which is the valve cover, got replaced with the PVC hose. This canister and this mat got all replaced. I have videos on those. Just scroll through my videos and they're not too old, so you'll find them. All right, so basically typical Chevy Cruze. But anyways, so in order to do this, you can just get one of these. This is actually a what it's used for. Make sure you got your parking brake on if you're using ramps or you got it jacked up, and make sure your operation temp is hot, okay? And your vehicle is running. You don't want to do this test with the engine cold because you won't get an accurate reading. All right, so then get under your vehicle. Oh, all right. Now this is the rear. This would be your front inlet temp. So we're going to check the rear first. 237, 226, and about. Now let's test the front. Roughly, holy God. Where did we get 1,000? Oh, that's the actual engine. So let's test here. Man, I'm trying to get this aimed right. There we go. So 230, 250, 240, 230. Over here on the back, 250. All right. Now, since we got the numbers 250, 254, and the highest on the front right here was 256, and the back was 254, what does that tell you? This catalytic converter is garbage. It is trash. It is no good. So, would you want to go buy a bottle of catalytic converter cleaner? No, it wouldn't do any good, you know, because this cat is too far gone. Now, reasons being that this converter could have went is the turbo seals are leaking oil into it, and it clogged, in a sense, clogged it up. But not the case. This vehicle, well, I can't tell you, hood's open, but it has 121K on it, and it's about time for one of these because this is a very common replacement on these turbo engines, is this converter. So need to let the customer know that this converter needs replaced. It's a sad news, but good thing is Advance Auto in town actually has one, and it's under $400, which is actually nice. And I will do, if we do go forward with this, I will make a video on replacing it. I want to thank you all for watching, subscribing, and you all have a blessed day. And remember, broke, fix it. Excuse me. Okay, y'all. Basically, I'm going to give you right here, right now, if you want, you need to replace your converter on your 2014 Cruze 1.4 liter turbocharged, then this is the place you want to get it. Why? Yeah, you're going to have to wait a little bit, but like in a sense here, okay, so like if I order this today, it would be here January 6th. I mean, you could pay a little bit more, like 145 shipping to get it like a couple days earlier, but what's the point of that? You know, just, you know, unless you absolutely have to have it now. But if you absolutely need to have it now, then go get it from a parts store. But this is why I'm saying to get it through Rock Auto. This Dorman cat here, this converter, is only $249.79 right now. I don't know what it'll be if you have to order it. But this one right here, I'm gonna let you right now. It is not legal to be bought or used in California or New York if you have the California emissions regulations, you know, to be federal compliant with your emissions. Okay, but pretty much anywhere else, like in Tennessee, there's no emission checks or nothing like that we have to go through, like you do like in Georgia, in New York, and California. So this is exactly how much it cost. Now, for the area I live in, shipping's only $10, tax is $26. So for basically $286, you got your cat. Or let's go right here real quick. Advance. This is normally who I go through. Yeah, I'll just go with this one. It's a good. Okay. Nope, it's not a PT Cruiser I'm working on this time. It's a 2014 Chevy Cruze LT, which I can't check that. That's all correct, yes. Okay. So we're going to look up CATAL. There she is. And there is the same part, but they're a little bit more prescriptive. If you live in New York, California, or Maine, you can't buy this. But see, for them, we'll do add to cart. Oh, it's taking, I swear, some of these websites take forever. No, I don't want nothing else. They always try to sell you everything. But the O2 sensors, normally when you do this, you do want to replace your O2 sensors, your bank 1 and bank 2. I don't know why it wants you to do a valve cover set, because you don't even have to. Oh, that's a. Hold on. So we can get a correct price here. I swear this website is slow. This was for the PT Cruiser that I'm working on, and the lady, for some odd reason, does not respond to me at all. So I have a PT Cruiser sitting out in my front parking that literally, she just won't do anything. So standard 3 to 4 days. So for $455.77 shipped, that's just standard. That's a summary, right? $455.77. 3 to 4 days, or you go to Rock Auto, which today is the 30th. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. No, a week. So you save a whole lot of money going through Rock Auto. And these are pretty much the two places I buy parts from, is Advance or off Rock Auto. So in this case, for your converter, for your Cruze, you'll save. Now the prices at Advance do differ. Same thing with Rock Auto, depending on the state and the area you live in. For an example, I had just bought exhaust manifold for my 2000 Dodge Neon. here I got it for 44 bucks, but I did a zip code for New York and they wanted $200 for the same thing in New York. So, but it is true, Tennessee's a little bit cheaper. Now, the reason why I went with this one, see right here it says add to cart to see price, because it could be different in your area, cheaper or more. That's why they don't advertise it. But like here is a Walker, which is pretty much OE, right? So there's your bank 1 O2 sensor, right? And then this is the rear, in a sense, where the flex pipe or whatever you want to call it connects to, right? So now we'll look at the Dorman, and that was OE. So, and if you look at the Dorman, this is exactly the same. I mean, I looked on the car, so maybe this no, it's not been replaced because it doesn't have that stamp, that on it. But this looks exactly the same that's on the car now. And then you also get the gasket that goes here. You get the gasket that goes here, that goes to the exhaust manifold. You get new nuts, bolts, and studs, and washers. So there would be no reason why not to go with this. And see, it even comes with the brackets. You can actually get some of these cats. They're cheaper, but you don't have any brackets on them. And like this one literally has the stamp on it, as you can see. GM, this one was made, this cat that's in the picture here was made January of 2018. And I will tell you that Dorman is authorized aftermarket for GM products other than Delphi or AC Delco brand. Dorman is okay. And it so that's the parts you kind of want to go for. Is Delphi is typically your sensors, AC Delco is typically brakes, rotors, stuff like that. Example, this rotor from my Impala, AC Delco. So with your Chevys, you typically want to go with Dorman, Delphi, or AC Delco. For your newer Chevys. Your older Chevys, you can pretty much almost use anything because they don't have a lot of sensors and gadgets on them. But these newer ones, you definitely want to stick with what the car manufacturer definitely recommends, because if you don't, you can definitely screw it up. So now you can have some other issues that's not your cat. I figured this one out, as you see in the beginning of the video, because of the temperature. But you could have a leaky cylinder head gasket. You could have the improper fuel, or you have bad gas that could cause this issue. You could have worn piston rings or valve seals that are bad. Also, your fuel injectors could be bad. Your oxygen sensors could be bad. Spark plugs could be fouled out or bad. All right. And then, or there could be like some structural damage. You could damage your exhaust up there if you like hit a speed bump and it smashes it, you know, which happens. Or you go off road and you damage it, and then you get a pinhole or a gap in it, which is going to cause problems. Your flex pipe could, in corrosion states, get a lot of salt and eat away and just break off. Your hangers could break or rust off. And then your exhaust hangs, which is causing stress on your exhaust, which in a sense could separate just enough. You can't see it or hear it, but just enough. Now you got a leak in your gasket. So those are just some typical things that could happen. And then there's the information on it. It also comes with the Dorman hotline. If there's like any issues you have during installation. You can call them and ask them questions or send them an email. And this is the actual codes you will get. That's a nice thing about Dorman products. They typically will tell you your codes, the P20 or the P40, which we'll go ahead and click on that. And basically this 2014 has the P420. So there's that. And I'm going to go ahead and print this off for my customer. Yeah. This is like the normal side of what your inside of your converter should look. This is a bad one. You see all that carbon? The screen's that screen's clogged. So there you go. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment below, and as always, if it's broke, fix it.